Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome again to Daniel's Horror Review. This time I'm going to be doing the 2013 remake of Evil Dead. Alright, so before I get into this, let me state that I'm a huge fan of the original series. Love every single one of them. Love Bruce Campbell, love Sam Raimi. Big fan of all of them. Love the first one, second one, Army of Darkness. Own them all, seen them all a million times. Now, when I first heard that they were making a remake of that, I was very upset and distraught. And then when I saw the Red Band trailer come out, I got pretty excited about it. I'm really excited about it. And then when I went and saw the movie, I must say I was not disappointed at all. A lot of the other fans are saying they killed it with this. There's no Ash, no this, no blah, blah, blah. But I thought they did a great job of making a solid horror movie, a fun horror movie, while paying homage to the originals in numerous ways. So let's jump into this. Pretty much 5 friends go out to a cabin. What they did differently with this, which I thought was cool, is the friends are going out to this cabin to bring their friend Mia, who is a drug addict, out there to go cold turkey and to clean up. So it's different than just 5 friends going out to a cabin to party, which we've seen a million times, which I thought was a cool little twist on it. So also, when things are going awry, nobody's going to believe Mia either, because hey, she's having withdrawal. She's saying whatever she can to get out of here, so on and so forth. So yeah, 5 friends go out in the cabin, and they discover in the basement a bunch of dead cats and some ritualistic things going on down there, and a book. Yes, everyone, it is the Necronomicon. So, they discover this book. Mia starts losing control, blah, 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 blah. One of the friends reads out of the book. They've unleashed a demon. And so it takes over Mia, and then one by one, our cast begins to fall victim. So Mia is one of our main characters. She's played by Jane Levy. Pretty solid job, I thought. The whole cast is a bunch of no-name people for the most part, nobody I've ever seen before. And the acting as a whole isn't bad. It's not distracting. It's not distracting bad or anything. It's not the best. I thought there was a couple characters that stood out way more than the rest. There were some throwaways in there, but it wasn't distractingly bad at all. Jane Levy did a very fine job as Mia, I thought, when she turns demonic and all that whatnot. Then our main male lead, the guy that kind of takes the reign for Ash a little bit, is played by Shiloh Fernandez, and I thought he did an awesome job. But I thought the person that stole the entire movie was an actor named Lou Taylor Pucci, who played Eric. And this is the guy that really gets the shit beaten out in the entire movie. Really takes it, takes it right up the shithole the entire movie. And I thought that guy was awesome. I thought he did a great job with it. And then you got 2 more chicks in it, and they're not really worth mentioning, in my opinion. So this movie was helmed by a director named Fede Alvarez. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable on any of his previous work or anything. But you can tell he's a big fan of the series. You could tell he loved these movies. You could tell that they inspired him a lot. And you could tell he had a passion for making this movie. And I think one of the biggest things that was good about this movie is the fact that Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell were both attached on as producers and consultants and whatnot. And you could just really see that they wanted to make an actual good remake, which is very rare nowadays with like Friday the 13th, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Those just seems like cash grabs to me. This actually seems like a group of people that loved the original Evil Dead wanted to bring it to a new audience and, kind of spice it up a little bit for a new generation, change things a little bit so they're not completely regurgitating the same old, same old. Just add something new while also having a lot of the old in there, and then paying homage in certain ways to wink at the fans of the series. The movie isn't very terrifying. I know the tagline for it is the most terrifying film you'll ever experience. It's not, by means. It's probably not even the most terrifying movie that comes out this year. But what it is it's fun, and it's non-stop. Once things start going nuts, it keeps going, and they keep amping it up as the movie progresses. The gore, the carnage keeps getting amped up, and this movie is very, very gory. One of the gorier movies I've seen released in the theaters in a while. That wasn't a Saw or something. And so if you're a gore hound, you're gonna love it. And it's old-fashioned gore. There's not a lot of special effects, not a lot of CGI in this. There's a lot of prosthetics. There's a lot of makeup effects and really good stuff. I really liked it. And there's a couple little things that pay homage to the old ones, like a scene that I noticed I had to point out friends I was with that's never seen the original ones. The car from the original ones, the one that Sam Raimi puts in a lot of his movies, the old car that they bring to the cabin in the first two, the one that goes back in time with Ash and Army of Darkness, is sitting broke down in the backyard. I thought that was really a little neat thing. And if you stay through the credits, if you're a big Evil Dead fan, stay after the credits. It's literally really short, really not a whole lot of anything, but it'll make you laugh if you're a fan of the old ones. So I suggest you go out and see this in the theaters. I don't go to theaters very often because I'm not paying outrageous amounts of money. But if you're a horror fan, if you're a fan of this series, I think you're going to enjoy it. And I hope you're not one of those snoots that are so against the idea of them remaking Evil Dead that you can't go in and enjoy this movie for what it was, because it honestly, it does a great job, and I am very happy that I saw it. I loved it. I'll be buying this bitch as soon as it hits the shelves, and I'll probably watch it 100 times. To me, it fits in with the series well. It does so much well. They mix in little things from the old movies that you want to see in here. Oh, I do have one complaint. Let me stop before I keep going. One complaint. So I was reading all these reviews on it, and most of the critic reviews were positive, but most of the fan reviews are very negative. But I was reading one review from a critic who was like just disgusted about the tree rape. He's like, I understood why it was in the original one. For the time it was great, but here it's gruesome and it's unnecessary. So I'm like, damn, tree rape's gonna be some serious shit. Like, this is gonna be like full-on penetration bark shot. No. The tree rape was very, very disappointing. I know that's probably not a line you hear very often, that rape was very disappointing, but from the old film, I thought the old film with tree rape was more disturbing than what it was in this one. And I'm like, it's 2013. Let's tighten up this tree rape a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's get Woody Woodpecker riding up in there. You know, let's do something. So that let me down a little bit. And from then, I'm like, oh my god, if that wasn't as gruesome as everybody keeps making it out to be, is the rest of the film going to be as gruesome as it makes it out to be? Sure enough, though, they amped it up, and the rest of the movie was just blood crazy, blood here, blood there, arms coming off, staple guns, hands splitting, just crazy ass shit all over the place. It was really good. Check this out. Go to the theaters and watch it. And when this bitch comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, buy this motherfucker. Yeah, I bleeped myself out right there. I don't know why. All right. On that note, I'm out, kids. I give this 4.5 out of 5. Peace.